whatever else we do, the bottom line is that we produce food that sustains the world. I'm Scott Droubay, and I farm 400 acres here in Utah. That's in Tooele County. I'm the 5th generation in my family to farm this property. My great-great-grandfather was a professor of agriculture in France. He migrated here with his small family in 1864, and he brought with him alfalfa seed that had not been grown in Utah before, and during that nearly 150 years, it seems like the two things we raise the most are alfalfa hay and young men. On the 400 acres that we have here, our principal crop is alfalfa hay. Some of that goes to livestock. In years past, most of it went to dairies. A lot of it now goes to horses. We raise also wheat and barley that is sold on the commercial market, that goes into all aspects of different forms of food and feed nationwide. The resources and the innovation and the technology and the advances we've made in agriculture over the past, especially over the past 50 years, make it so that people worldwide have availability of cheap, dependable, high-quality food. Whatever else we do, the bottom line is that we produce food that sustains the world. And of any occupation there is, I don't know if there's anything more important than providing food to the populace. I think probably the most predominant thing that I learned growing up from both my father and my grandfather that worked this farm and that I spent hours and hours and hours and days with was that patience is a necessary attribute if you're going to be in agriculture and if you're going to be a successful father and a good neighbor. What I see in my kids and many of the young people around us is we're certainly not running out of energy, and we're certainly not running out of talent. I think that this next generation is going to be the best generation. I think that they have more ability and more understanding and more compassion than any generation that we've had. And I think that means that the future of agriculture is going to be in good hands. I've always felt that the condition and the health of the soil and the property here on my farm is an indication of how well I'm doing my job and how much I am tied to this property and to this industry.